Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the lies about not touching Social Security. We're also going to talk about new proposals and increased full retirement age, cost of living adjustments, and more. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of Social Security, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, especially if you love me bringing this content to you. Now, if you do not have Amazon Prime and you ever wanted to try it out, go ahead and click that link above or below in the description box where I give you Amazon Prime free for 30 days. You do not have to enter your card information or anything at all. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into it because right now there's a lot of rumblings about major cuts to Social Security are back on the table. So, yeah, what is being proposed now? Like, what is going on? Let's talk about it. Well, a group of Republican lawmakers, they aim to balance the federal budget and slash government spending by targeting programs like Social Security, and a lot of my seasoned seniors, you could see a major reduction in your lifetime benefits if this plan makes it into law. So this was a new proposal that was unveiled on June 14th by U.S. House conservatives, according to Bloomberg. Now, one of its main features is to raise the full retirement age at which seniors are entitled the full benefits that they are due. So with this blueprint, it will gradually increase the full retirement age to 69 years old for seniors who turn 62 in 2033. Now, I still have a little ways to go, right? But the current full retirement age is about 66 or 67, depending on your birth year. But for all Americans that were born in 1960 or later, your full retirement age is 67. Now, I find this interesting because the average male life expectancy is between 70 and 76, depending on what study you want to use, right? That means that a male minimally, right, he would get just 1 year of retirement if they do raise the retirement age to 69. Now, I don't know if this is the Republican plan to save money by banking on that most people will die before they're able to use their money that they put in Social Security. That's a little bit morbid, but I mean, let's be honest here. Like, if your life expectancy is about 70 and they raise it to 69, what is going to happen? Now, those payouts could be drastically reduced for seniors who claim the benefits at age 62 when you are first eligible. So, I mean, this is a lot to unpack, guys. Now, I know that I reported that House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, he had told Fox News that the month's debt limit bill was only the first step. Remember, we talked about it in the last Social Security video. He said there's a broader Republican agenda that includes further cuts. He said this is not the end. This does not solve the problem that we have. It only solves about 11% of the budget to find these cuts. So he said, look, we got to look at the entire budget. What is the majority driver of the budget and where's this mandatory spending going? And he's like, when we put everything out and just lay it out on the table, it's Medicare, it's Social Security, interest on the debt. So let's see what happened. But proposing Social Security cuts, I'm going to tell you this is a good way to lose the election. I'm going to tell you now, I said that next year is an election year. People are going to start campaigning. There's going to be so many Social Security proposals and plans out the woodworks where people want you to vote for them. Please do not fall for it this year at all. If they cannot give you your Social Security, if their agenda does not align with what you need going on in your life, show it in the polls. I don't care who you vote for, okay? I'm not telling you to vote one way or the other. All I'm saying is vote and make sure you vote according to what aligns with you in your life. But let me know, what do you guys think about the age of 69 for Social Security? And that means, like, just think about it. If you take your benefits at 62, you're going to be decreased a lot. So you know how if you wait till your full retirement age, you get a little bit more money, but this is going to now be a huge decrease as well. I don't turn 62, I think, until like 2042, 2048. if there is Social Security left for me. But let's go ahead and talk about the cost of living adjustment, which is not looking too great either. And hold on, before we talk about that cost of living adjustment, I just thought about it. Remember, President Biden had a lot to say a few weeks ago. He said, look, whatever this agreement happens, Social Security and Medicare is off the book. So I'm hoping he exercises some type of authority and we can go from there, because I just still can't believe that. Like, what happened? How did we get here? All right, so I digress. Let's go ahead and talk about the cost of living adjustment, where the Senior Citizens League predicts that the next cost of living adjustment for Social Security recipients is going to be the lowest in years. And by years, guys, okay, I'm being dramatic. 2 years, all right? Because we know the highest increase that we had was about 2020. I think that's when we got the 8.7%. But now we're looking at about 2.7%, all right? So the group's previous estimate that they gave us in May, they put that the number would be around like 3.1%, and that was due to inflation. But now they're saying inflation is moderating. It is a lower inflation rate, and it has not necessarily meant that the prices have decreased, but it is moving. So based on this that was published in May, the official cost of living adjustment right now today is saying about 2.7%. Now, we all know that the Social Security Administration announced this every October, and then it goes into effect the following January. So we won't know really until October. Is going to be plenty of reports that come out regarding this cost of living adjustment. But what do you think about 2.7%? What is that, additional $64, maybe $100? Let me know down in the comments below. What do you think about the adjustment? What do you think about all this on now Social Security being back on the table? But let's go ahead and head over to Senator Cassidy of Louisiana, where he has a new proposal for Social Security as well. So Senator Cassidy spoke with C-SPAN about his proposal for $1.5 trillion over a 5-year investment fund that will be separate from Social Security. Now, he's stating that this trust is separate from Social Security. It does not take Social Security dollars at all. He's saying that we're going to keep this money separate and you can use it however you wish. So he's stating there is $20 billion right now that's worth federal billings. And he said that these are billings that are not being used at all, and you can use that. You can fund that and grow it separately. And he said then what I'll go ahead and do is repeal the law that states that current beneficiaries will get a 24% cut. He said that we actually guarantee the promised benefit that right now will be cut by almost 1/4 or 25%. So he said he is betting on the strength of the American economy, and he doesn't want to take any risk on the beneficiaries. But he said, look, if the market goes up and then it goes down, that risk in the fund itself area that we know over 70 years with the history of the market, that it will do okay. That's how we take care of this. So pretty much he wants to use Social Security almost as like we're in the stock market here. And the interviewer was saying like, hey, don't you think that you are putting Social Security and you're playing with beneficiaries' money on the whim of the market? And he's like, no, I think that this is the best way. If it's in a separate fund, we don't touch it. I don't like it. I don't like the stock market. I mean, you know, it's just not my thing. I don't want to put it in a separate fund. If we can find this money over here, then let's use the money that you found in billings, and put it over where it needs to go. But you know what? I'm a little bit biased because I am not a stock market girl. I don't understand it. That is my husband's thing. But the last thing I want to do is play with my Social Security money and the stock market. But let me know, what do you think about these two separate funds going out digging, finding like we are Sherlock Holmes or Murder, She Wrote, and then taking this money and putting it in a separate fund and let's see how the market happens over the next 40 or 70 years? Let me know down in the comments below. This is an open space. I don't like the plan. I don't like the proposal. I think there's something else that could be out there. But next we are moving on to the Department of Motor Vehicles, where they are being hacked and Social Security numbers have been compromised. So if you are in Louisiana, all my Louisiana people, if you have a Louisiana driver's license, then you more than likely have had some of your personal information, including your Social Security number, that has been exposed to cyber attackers. Now, this is according to the Louisiana Office of Motor Vehicles. They were a victim of a major international cyber attack. Now, there aren't any clear signs that users' information was sold used or even shared, according to the news release from the Governor's Office of Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness. But the OMV suggests that all residents with a Louisiana state-issued driver's license, photo ID, or even car registration, that you take immediate steps to protect your identity. So they're stating the attackers might have access to the resident's name, your address, your social security numbers, your birth date, your height and weight, as well as your eye color, your driver's license number, your vehicle information number, as well as if you are an organ donor, anything that's on your license, they may have it. So they're suggesting that you follow the following steps by like freezing your credit accounts, changing all passwords, and even check with your Social Security benefits. And this is for people who are eligible to receive Social Security benefits. You should consider registering at ssa.gov account so you can prevent any type of theft as well. I don't know what's going on with DMVs because the same thing happened in Oregon, but Oregon is saying that no Social Security numbers have been compromised in their hacker breach at all. So the Oregon Department of Transportation says the Department of Motor Vehicles that the customer's Social Security numbers were assessed in the hacker attack that have compromised over 3.5 million Oregon driver's license and identification holders. A DMV spokesperson told Central Oregon Daily News on Friday morning that there was no financial information, including like credit cards and Social Security numbers, that were a part of the breach. So as of right now, just take the necessary steps as well to ensure that you do not become a victim of identity fraud. And this is what we have that's going on in the world of Social Security. Guys, I don't know what Social Security will look like within the next 25 years when it comes time for me to draw my Social Security. But one thing is for certain, if Congress does not act, Social Security will not exist for the 25-year-olds, for the 35-year-olds, or for people that turn 65 in 2063. But let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about the Social Security age being increased to 69? What do you think about the cost of living adjustment being 2.7%? Has inflation decreased? Did I miss something? Let me know. Have you been a victim of identity fraud? And don't forget, for some of my seasoned seniors, we are in summer where the farmers markets are being offered throughout the summer as well. So definitely grab one of those vouchers. And let me know if you like videos like this, because I can bring more Social Security content. But I just think it's a tragedy that we were told that Social Security and Medicare is off the books. And I feel like now we're in La La Land. It's like, how are we back here again? But don't worry, I'm sure as time progresses, we're going to see more interventions when it comes to Social Security. We're going to see more proposals. We're going to see a lot before November of 2024. You can bet that. And this is all I have, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Grab you some Amazon Prime. Let me know all the things down below. And I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.